Corey and June rolled out a plan at the Post Oak Hotel. Who all came to that meeting? Everybody who was at that meeting. Burns, stand up. Danielle, stand up. Mark, stand up. Everybody who was at that meeting, stand up. He was at the meeting and he had a vision. And one of those visions was Burnsville and some other visions were bringing on new team members to get us going in the positive direction. That positive direction was to be out there, and that's when Marcus came in and been able to put us all over the city of Houston. So give Marcus a big hand. It took a lot to get something like that off the ground, but the first part of it was the people, and that's everybody that sat in this room. There are some people that came on. I think I done touched everybody in this room that helped us start to live this vision of being able to be all over the city and grow the company. I want y'all guys to know that this is very important. The pieces of paper that's in front of you in the red folders, this is the first step of you being truly understanding the why. A lot of people don't get it until they understand the why. The why. Why are we doing all this? What's the purpose? What is it for me? So what I want you to do is be able to reach out to everybody that's shift leaders, the general managers, myself, Marcus, and ask, what can I do to help us continue to grow and to grow myself? Because at the end of the day, without you guys being satisfied, we could be no more. But we need to just stay focused and go through the information and get all your whys answered so that we can move forward going in. This is not going to be an easy road that you're going to go down. There's going to be a lot of challenges. With this training, you'll be able to answer those questions. What's needed from me? Why is it important for me to wear the uniform? Why is it important for me to have a health card? All these whys are what you're trying to do in this training, the training function, so that you can be a better employee. And then at the end of the day, say after me, more money, more money, more money. Say after me. Y'all ain't focused. Y'all ain't focused on the okay. All right then, so the growth of our company is coming at a fast pace. Over the past 12 months, we've been able to open a new location and then expand ourselves with the pop-ups all over the city. And so with that moving forward, it's going to continue to be about you guys and your commitment to your day-to-day operations, being focused on doing those little things, and those little things can be starting in the back of the pit, making sure that all the food is put up, the groundsman doing the cleaning of the yard, and then it goes into the operations. And then we just continue to just build a perfect product for our guests, give them what they need, feed them moss. If anybody knows what the word moss means, more. Giving them more for their money, giving them value. A lot of times the food tastes better when you get great service. Burns is legendary all over the country now. People are coming and seeing us and doing doing our legwork for us in social media, letting people know how awesome the experience was, and that experience is with everyone in this room. You come across a customer in one way or another. It can be from what you did outside to cleaning up the parking lot, or it was taking an order, putting an order together, making sure that we had the product in the house so that he can buy it. So the significance of the day is just that. We want to go into the future being legendary. And it takes the first step is us coming together like this and then starting to build that. So with that said, I want to again say thank you. The direction of our company is to be the best on the block. When you're the best on the block, there's a lot of dynamics that go with that. The way you treat your brand, how you go interacting with the people that work for you. And as we go through this learning process of being mom and pop to a corporate location, with more than one location, we have to be mindful of that. So I need everybody's support on a day-to-day operations to make sure we continue to focus and understand. So when someone asks you, hey, can you get here on time? The next time you don't go bananas. You just keep the focus of trying to keep us better and being the best on the block. Because if you the best on the block, they can depend on us being open at 10:30. The 10:30 the time, that's the time we will be open. So just to make it in small terms. Corey is 100% dedicated in making this team prosperous and us being the best barbecue location in Houston, in the state of Texas. And if we continue to go at the rate we're going, everybody's going to reap the rewards. This on the base, everyone in the room, I want you to look around, look at your zone, look at the different locations, and see how you can continue to support that mission statement. So as we go today, we're going to continue to learn the why. And Corey will be here later, so he's going to have final remarks. But again, from the bottom of his heart and his family, we want to say thank you for what you guys have done, enabling us to do the things we've been doing on a day-to-day basis. Again, when I say you say Burns. You! Burns! You! Burns! You! Burns!
Basically, we are here today just to learn our proper techniques with cutting, customer service, human resources, and proper sanitation practice. It's a lot of stuff that we do that we think is right, but it's actually wrong. Just like basics, wearing your gloves, changing out your gloves in between times. Just to get everybody to meet everyone, focus people to meet our flagship, and then flagship meet our focus people. We are here to introduce the new handbook. The new handbook will be over the new policies and regulations. It's basically where you park when you come to work, your dress code, just all of that. So we'll go over some of the things in the handbook, and then once y'all break out for the stations, y'all shift leaders will let y'all go into details, okay? The next. Oh, they just said we're gonna do a raffle prize, so I think I wanna get y'all tickets out so we can see what we got. The white tickets. Let's talk about the expectations for the crew. When you come in to work, we want everybody to have a positive and respectful attitude, work with honesty, perform the organization in a responsible manner, follow set policies and procedures when dealing with problems and issues, conduct yourself in a professional manner. I want to stop on that one. The conducting yourself in a professional manner means no cussing, coming to work in proper uniform, is using yes ma'am, yes sir when you're talking to the customers, just proper etiquette. Maintain a good attendance. So, like I said, I know that Burns, the original Burns, if you're late, you get 3 late in a week, you get a write-up, okay? Same thing goes for Kroger. So everything I'm saying goes for both locations. So just work on your attendance, calling in. It all plays a part of your schedule. Everybody knows that the schedule goes on 7 shifts. We'll upload the schedule on Sundays and Mondays, and then if you want to request off, just put it in the 7 shifts. If you want to work one day and you want to get off at 3 o'clock, you can put it in 7 shifts. You can just request, hey, I want to work from 9 to 3. I will do it for you, okay? So just know about the 7 shifts.
Okay, we're gonna go to what does it mean to be a shift leader. As a shift leader, you are trained to perform all the duties performed by crew members with additional responsibilities. With that being said, you're not exempt from doing the day-to-day tasks. You're expected to do it, plus whatever else you need to be doing. You have to set yourself apart from everyone else. You have to be on your A game at all times. You have to be a person who self-initiates.
Okay, so just to piggyback, for the shift leaders, you have to motivate and coach your crew members and assist them in training and new hires. Make sure that the restaurant is up to company standards. With that being said, like if the sink is clogged up, let us know, let the general manager know. If the Uber iPad is down, let us know. Just keeping up with the standard regulations. Cleanliness, neatness, and customer accessibility. Complete all duties as assigned, implement policies and procedures, give constructive feedback. Teamwork. Can somebody stand up and tell me what teamwork means in their own way? Somebody, anybody, volunteer, anybody, somebody. I mean, y'all can win gifts if y'all participate. I'm just letting y'all know. So I'm gonna go with you, man, first, because he stood up.
Teamwork means that you work like your fellow employee each and every day, being there for them and, helping them with whatever needs to be done, no matter what it is, what the task is, being there with them, doing thick and thin, every day. You gotta be there with them no matter what, whatever the circumstances is, no matter what they need done, whatever the customer needs done. That's what builds a team, that's what makes the company push forward with the next step, and it's a blessing to be going on to the college location, or what we're going on to all through the industry, so it's very good.
So, self-initiate. To be a person who self-initiates is someone who starts a task by themselves. Basically, what I'm saying, you don't have to ask everything to your shift leader or your manager. Some things, if you already know how the process works, especially if you've been here for a long time, you should know how the process works. So, example, if you need sauce to be done, go ahead and do the sauce. No harm at all. We're gonna use the sauce. So, or if the wood needs to be picked up outside, or if there's trash that needs to be picked up, that is a person, you don't have to say, hey, can I do this? No, I mean, what? You can just go ahead and do it. That's a person who self-initiates. Those are the people who, it also isn't just in the job area, it's also just growing yourself. It's self-empowerment on yourself. So, don't forget to be a self-initiator.
Can somebody stand up and tell me what communication is? Example? Anybody? Somebody? I think Lucille first. All right, Ashley, come on.
All right.
Yeah.
Communicate, me and my twin, we communicate. But now, communication is basically not listening to be heard, not speaking to be heard, but more speaking to understand, rather than trying to overtalk each other. Like, if we can understand each other, then more we can communicate and work together better.
Let's go, Ailey.
Okay, so I'm gonna just name a few of the standards of conduct. This is in our handbook. Just leaving a job before schedule. For all my people on Saturdays when y'all be having stuff to do. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes. Leaving a job before you schedule at 7:30. Y'all know y'all need something happen, which is a real life emergency. You can let me know, and yes, I can leave. But not if y'all want to just go to a party or something, I'm not gonna let y'all leave. Not parking in the employee designation area. For burns, on Fridays and Saturdays, we park across the street. Tuesday through Thursday, we are able to park in the parking lot, okay? For Kroger's,
Behind the blue line.
okay, real simple. Eating while you're on the clock. So this goes for the people who be going to the burger shack, getting these fries, and taking it back in the kitchen and eating. You're not gonna eat. So there's no eating should be allowed in the cashier, zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. Okay? Zone 3, I tell y'all, if you're in the kitchen, you can go to the back real quick, get you something on your stomach, and come back, wash your hands. Using foul or abusive language. For my people who like to cuss, who just like to cuss. I'm gonna point out my shift leaders. My shift leaders who like to cuss. Y'all are the example. So please watch our language as I tell everybody else to watch their language as well. Okay? All right. Habitual failure to punch in and out. So if you continue to say, oh, I forgot to clock in, I forgot to clock in, I forgot to clock in, that's not on us, okay? If you forget to clock in the first time, you can tell Travis, but if it continues to happen, then you will result into lost time. That's not on us, because that's on you, forgetting to clock in. Unauthorized use of cell phones. This goes for shift leaders, regular employees, everybody that's in this room. We do not use cell phones. I do not want to see cell phones. I know at Kroger's, they don't allow y'all to even look at your phone in the customer's view. That's gonna go for Burns too. If you need to use your phone, you can go outside. Shift leaders, everybody, if it's an emergency, yes, you can go outside and use your phone. But I don't want to see nobody on Instagram just talking on the phone. Please go outside. That's about. Oh, wandering around on the clock. This is for wandering around on the clock. Y'all clapping real hard back there. Wandering around on the clock means that if you clock in, that means you are on Burns time. Okay, so we all clock in, so we can all get paid. When you wander around on the clock, you clock in and you say, oh, I gotta go outside real quick while I'm sitting on the clock and go eat or go do something else or just doing your own little thing. If you need to go, for my people who would like to eat, bring your own outside food, please eat before your shift starts. Don't eat while doing your shift. You need to eat, get your drink, fix your hair, all that before your shift starts so you can get ready for work.
Well, that's also goes for like the procedures that should be followed before clocking in. That's break, before coming back from break, so changing into uniform, before you come in, you should already be in uniform. If you shouldn't be on the clock trying to change into uniform. Using the restroom, fixing your hair, eating, going around the store, for Kroger's, people too. And making phone calls and or using the phone. If you need to make a phone call and it's important, you can take 10 minutes, y'all already know that, or you can take 5 minutes. And it also goes for the barbecue place too.
And the Burger Shack.
And the Burger Shack.
Okay, so let's talk about dress codes. Today is the day that the dress codes would change. I'm gonna start off with the barbecue place. Everybody knows that it's no slip resistant shoes, black bottoms. For my ladies, if you wear tights, make sure the tights is 3 inches above your knee. If they're too high, I will send you home, and you'll have a write up. If you have, what else? The shirts, everybody will receive new uniforms for the Burn size. Kroger's people, you already got your new uniforms, so y'all still should be good. But every employee at Burns Original Barbecue will receive a new uniform, and y'all will have to sign letting us know. So you'll receive 3 uniforms, a red, a black, and a white. So there's no way that nobody should be coming in a plain white shirt. That's clean. So no bonnets, no headscarves, and no do-rags. No do-rags. I do not want to see no do-rags, no bonnets, and no headscarves. For the Krogers.
And if you have waves, your waves should be waving without the do-rags. So, and for the bonnets, I mean, she do hair, okay? She do hair, that's all I'm saying. But Kroger's, you know that you're supposed to have black pants on with no color or writing. You have your Burns logo shirt. Every Wednesday you wear red, simple. And you alternate. And non-slip shoes and black, you have to wear black shoes as well.
Okay, so appearance. Appearance goes in for clean uniform, no long nails, no long dangling jewelry. So like chains, I don't want to see no chains. If you have like a ring, one ring is fine, really don't. Can you have rings on? No rings. So no jury at all. So there's no jury. I'm the work, no jury. No cologne or excessive cologne or perfume. Clean groomed hair. You must wear a hat or hairnet. If your hair hangs out of your hat, you need to have a hairnet on your head, and then you put that on. No headphones and no sagging. So I don't want to see nobody sagging. I do not like to see y'all behind. Headphones, no AirPods, no headphones, no music, none of that.
Tay,
Yes.
what about the marijuana smell?
All right, so everyone has their own activities. That's nobody's business. But when you come up in here smelling like Mary Jane, we just don't want to smell it because not everybody smells. And you're supposed to be professionals, so think about that. Think about if you go into school. If you go into school, a round trip? Yeah. Oh. Okay, I don't talk that loud, so you're gonna have to listen. If you're going to the school, you have children, 5-year-olds, just imagine if they have asthma. Nobody wants to smell it. Simple. Stop smoking on the clock. Go somewhere else, do your business, spray, take a bath, I don't know, pray, meditate, without the weed, or whatever else you do. We don't want to smell it. Simple.
Yeah, good.
Was there all the smells that we're talking about? I think that's, light work, but we don't want to smell it. Simple.
Okay. So if everybody can look in a packet, you should have a station checklist. If y'all can go ahead and fill out the top part. When you go to every station, you have to get it signed by your shift leader. Yeah. So just go ahead and just fill that out. Just know when y'all rotate to each station, y'all have to get it signed. And you're gonna have to turn it in. It's a uniform agreement paper in there. If everyone can sign that one. The uniform can keep it.
Okay, I'll sign out paper.
Okay, I'm gonna need the uniform agreement and the station checklist before everyone leaves. That's one of y'all copies. And the handbook, yes. There's a sheet in there for the handbook. If you can go ahead and sign all of them. Okay. And then if you have extras, share please. My green team, y'all signed your papers back there? My green team, say Lynn, you signed your paper? Yeah, yeah. You signed it? Yes, your station checklist. And then while y'all signing those things, we're gonna play a video for y'all. If you need an extra copy, you can go to the back to Brianna. When you sign in there, you get your extra copy.
What they doing with the
The
papers?
papers, the station checklist, you're gonna keep the station checklist. That's the one you're gonna get signed by your shift leaders at each station. The employee handbook and the uniform agreement, please sign those. If you work at Kroger's, you do not have to sign the uniform agreement. If you work at Kroger's, you do not have to sign the uniform. You need the handbook and the station checklist. If y'all can turn in all y'all, employee handbooks to y'all shift leaders, that's in y'all station. You only turn in your employee handbook receipt to your shift leaders. Make sure y'all get your initials. If I don't see initials from the station, you will have to watch a video on that station.
Right. So if you was dealing with a customer, if it was about the meat, right? He brought his meat back to you.
Hey, I'm gonna get paid for this video?
No.
Oh, bring me out there.
No, like,
I got 2 keyboards and 4 backgrounds.
We start right now.
yeah. Action.
Action. Man, I don't really like how y'all play. I don't really have this play. Can you do something about that?
What happened to his car? What happened to his car?
I said I don't like how they play.
Oh, you don't like it?
Okay. I'll be right for this. What is that?
The ribs are done. Sausage all. I ain't get that type of way.
Can y'all hear them? A little bit. Can y'all talk about loud so they can hear you?
Yo, okay. I
He said
said,
he didn't like his ribs and his legs, so I said I'll change his legs for him and give him some more ribs.
So now you need to say you want refunds. And your legs. Yeah, just give him attitude, like.
Well, I do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
As we can see.
Excuse me, sir. I don't like these ribs and sausage.
Yeah, it's roll play.
You gonna take my food back?
yes, ma'am. I need to change it around.
Can I have my money back? I don't wanna wait.
Okay, you can do it.
I would also want my food.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get up here and let you talk to him. That's what I do.
Wait, is this too much? That's too much?
That's the right answer.
So what happened? So now you want Gary. So what's gonna happen now?
I don't know what Uncle Gary gonna say.
Uncle Gary gonna say,
Uncle Gary gonna say,
make it right.
Give me a 2-meat rib sandwich, a rib dinner, and
And then go up there and go get your money back.
top down and give our money back, please.
And we want to use the proper language. Sorry. You work in the front, right? You work the cash register? No, I work in the kitchen. You work the cash register? Yeah. So if you had a customer that comes to you and with this scenario right here, how would you handle that?
I just would be like, well, I apologize, ma'am, that your order wasn't ready.
Instead of talking
I'm sorry, I apologize that your order wasn't ready. I'll do my best to make sure I prepare it right for you, okay?
Sure, how long is it gonna take?
Oh, it's only going to take me a few minutes. It's only going to take a few
I
minutes.
have to go to work.
Okay, absolutely. I'll make sure we get you taken care of. Send you out happy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So basically, yes, that it's just basically because we know customers will complain about. We have customers that will complain about their food, and it's just the words that we use. We don't want to be nasty with them. We always want to give them the satisfaction of what we stand on. Burns Barbecue stand on. Can I get two more volunteers? Yes, sir. You sure can.
Also, at the same time, you don't need to be a bunch of people trying to talk to that one person.
Correct.
Because even though that person already has an attitude, they feel more attacked by a bunch of people in their face at one time.
So is there a process that they, you was right, is that a process that they can go to the shift leader for the front when they have an issue as opposed to me, you, like, is that what the process, I know when we got the shift leader that I thought that the shift leader was supposed to be the person that they
Point of contact person.
so that they don't have to talk to 5 different people.
like Greg shouldn't have to come from the back to fix it. Like the shift leader needs to take it to Greg and be like, fix it right now. Right? Is that correct? As opposed to okay.
Yeah, and when he was pinpointing on, like, say for instance, we have this young lady coming back, Darlene coming back to bring her food. You have Tay coming, you have Jonathan coming, everybody coming and stopping what they're doing. That's what he's saying, that person probably feels attacked. And it's about body language. Anyone heard about body language before? And how your body language is. So that comes with customer service too. You don't want to be, well, ma'am, that's not my problem. That's not good customer service. That's not what we stand on. So, 2 more volunteers, please.
Volunteers for customer service.
Not everybody stand up at one time now.
I mean, and it really doesn't.
Okay, we got.
Yeah, Darlene.
Darlene.
And it really doesn't matter where you are, zone 1, 2, or 3, because you can deal with a customer outside the restaurant. They can stop you. You still want to give them that common courtesy.
So what happens if a customer stops you when you outside and you somebody going to move wood, or like Uncle Gary said, go get something out the shed, but then the customer comes to you and be like, you work for me, you work here, I need you to fix it. What are you gonna do?
Answer that question.
Or would you stop what you're doing right now to help them?
Yeah, I'll be like, give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll put what I got is going on, put it down.
Yeah. Even though Uncle Gary probably gonna be fussing. Yeah. So then y'all play out the scenario. So who gonna be the customer? Who gonna be the burger employee? Oh. Whoever the customer gotta have attitude.
Okay, you have attitude. I'll never have no attitude.
Just give her attitude. Real life stuff.
When I'm pissed off, you didn't get everything. You didn't get everything in your bag. Straight up.
Action.
Hey, say, look, I ain't get everything in my bag. I ordered, bro. What's up?
Hold on.
Nah, I need everything in my bag. Like, right now, what you mean? What's wrong? I know you saw me make order this. Like, what's wrong with me order?
Come on, we can go to the front. Handle this.
Nah, I want to talk to the manager, like, right now.
I mean, would you apologize to them about their order being wrong, or you were just like, well, like you just said, hold on, let me go to the front and handle this. What words that you would use to accommodate the customer?
I mean, I'll apologize. I'm sorry.
How would you apologize to the customer? What words would you use?
Like, basically say sorry for
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm sorry, but just I apologize, because just I apologize, ma'am, and let's go, we can go back in so we can, fix your order the correct way. And some customers, they just get mad about because they don't have sauce in their bag. Have y'all ever gotten that before? Like, that's, the littlest things, and it's like, really? Onions, or bread. So we all deal with customers and customer service, so it's just not one person the front end, it's everybody. So we can be on the same page with customer service.
I also want to, and because the customer is the customers that come in, which is how Burns is a business, but the customer is also your coworker, right? So your customer service starts in-house first. So you have to be respectful to your coworkers just like you would a customer, right? So if I come to the back every time I come in the restaurant and be like, you know what, Unica, I need you to do this right now. She gonna get tired of looking at me. We gotta create a rapport amongst one another. So therefore we have respect with each other first before the customer comes in, so you know every single time I come back that it's not always an issue. Or it's not just because, why you always making this and you don't never put the bread and the sauce in the bag whenever you make this order? But what if you don't know how to make it? What if you didn't get taught how to make it? So before I attack you or before we attack one another, we need to decide how we gonna how to talk to each other first, because that energy goes out to the customer. So like if I don't like her and I go out to the front, it's gonna parallel out to the customer, and the customer gonna be like, well, they don't even get going back there. So here she comes, slamming the door to the back because I gotta go get this because she's not doing her job. But I don't know if she was taught or not. That's the purpose of today, to make sure that everybody knows everything. But more importantly, you have to create that, even if everybody's not gonna get along, so that's not realistic. However, you have to be respectful no matter what. If you create that, your customers are your coworkers too. Because no matter what, your coworkers, you gotta work with it every day, at least 8 hours a day. If you don't get along, it's gonna be a long day.
Thank you. you, Darlene.
Thank you. Unique.
Thank you.
So y'all two, y'all novice, so y'all can stay to the front. And this is what I want to do. Yeah, real quick before they switch around. Hey, Mark, I'm gonna say you more. Get set, go. We all gonna have a.
So what you say, rookies against rookies?
Rookies and rookies and vets against vets. So we're gonna take it. And when I say go, whoever can cut their whole thing and give me at least 5 slices, wins. You going against each other. So you got, like how we cut our lips. You gotta hold it at the angle, and I want them to land like this. If you gotta take the time, take the time. I want it to look like this. I want at least 5 pieces. So, the fuck people like that. Alright. So when you attack it, it's always better to do it like this. Have your knife going and go down. Alright? Watch your fingers. You ain't gotta go too fast, because y'all both rookies. Pull it towards the bottom. On your mark, get set, go. Bam. I got some. I got cut. At least 5. All right. All right, next up. Next up. Oh, that nigga, he gonna smoke. Ready, set, go. Yo, bam. You got it. Ready, set, go. All right. I thought you were going fast. I need to sign your sheet. If you do this motion right here, you can cut all day. So once you drop it at the bottom and do that push, it'll cut all the way completely to your feet. On the thing about it, how the knives are created, they're soft. So you don't have to get soft getting everything. You do one little motion. So we get at the bottom, we apply a little bit of pressure. And you go right through the meat. As far as like links, you hold them at an angle, you want them like the Julian style, like slice, not all thin, but a nice width so they can lay on the sandwich properly.
I'm left-handed, so
you can do it in the reverse.
Yeah, but people had left-handed that go. I think Curtis left-handed.
Who has cut before? Although you never had. Let's get out. This gonna be one of my new cutters, Mr. Brian. So y'all look at your knife before you even cut.
Under 165.
What are they talking about? 165. 165. What are you talking about?
Food danger zone.
Oh, what meat? Oh, over 165.
But if it's under all meat that it can't be eaten.
He got half of it right. He said 140 is the top. So the bottom is 40. Your refrigerator is supposed to be between 35 and 40. Anything above that is danger zone. 40 Fahrenheit to 140 is the danger zone. So if your food is in the danger zone, what do you do?
Throw it away.
It matters what it is. No, because you can bring it up to the proper temperature. Yes, you can bring it up to the proper temperature. That means it's not ready yet. Because if you go to check a brisket and it's not at the right temperature, it's in the danger zone. So keep cooking, right, Clint?
I'll take that.
Yeah, it's a mug.
All your food in your refrigerator should be labeled. So first in, first out. That means if I get a truck today, where would I put that? Would I put that in front or would I put it behind?
In the back. In the back.
Right,
I need this. This is better.
all right, and a new rule, due to food quality, we will purchase our food at the end of the night. So that means if an order is sitting over there on the shelf, I don't care if, we just made it, we can't take it home. Because if you take it home and you give it to someone and they get sick, they're not going to worry about, oh, my cousin gave it to me. They're going to worry about, I got it from hers.
Once you cook it and you prepare it and you have it that day, you're only supposed to keep it, like 2 days?
No, but these are talking about like orders. Let's say you order something, a rib sandwich, and you call it in, you never show up. And Charles want to take it home at the end of the night. He can't take it home. He give it to somebody and they get sick. They're not going to worry about Charles. They're going to be like, we got it from Burns. So we're going to start throwing all the food away at the end of the night. And when a customer bring anything back to y'all, do not bring it back in the kitchen. If they say they're missing green beans, just give them some green beans. Do not take the food back in the kitchen.
You cannot put sides. They need a side bag. This will be the large bag. You can actually take this large bag and use 2 of these and put them inside of here. If you see a little amount of room in here, you are not allowed to put sauce, spoons, and extras inside of here. So what you're going to do is you're going to place this item in here, which is 1 dinner. Your second item inside of here. The same way that you wrap your sandwiches is different from wrapping a bag. So what you're going to do is you're going to stretch this a little bit. You're going to press down in the middle. You're going to come across. You're going to come across. You want to see that? You're going to come across again. And you're going to take it and you're going to fold it in the inside. So you can basically carry it if you want to, but don't carry it. I'm just showing you the strong technique. And there you go. You have your two orders inside of a big bag. You can also take one of these orders and you can put it inside of a small bag. You can take this will be a side of sauce. You also have a 2-ounce cup. So let me explain something. This cup here is what we use at Burns Original BBQ for sauce. This is considered 2 ounces. For dinners, they get 2 of these, which equals 4. 2, 4. This is not for a sandwich. This size is not for a sandwich. That is too much. They only get 1 of these for a sandwich. 1 of these. They get 1 of these for a potato. They get 1 of these for a dinner. They do not get this size for MLB. Can anyone tell me what size out of these 3 of sauce comes with the MLB? Raise your hand, please. MLB. Jay.
play bingo, you guys. Okay. So what we have here is a bingo. This is called BBQ bingo. On this bingo card, you will find items that we have in our store. Okay. So what you want to do is check out your pen, and when we call out one, you're going to put an X across it. The first one is spread the roll. Box. One time.
All that kind of falls into the capital because I use a system of 2 to 5%. So once you make it to the year, we evaluate you, and you know we're looking at you. We're making the financial investment. And then when Margaret's talking about this big plan, we can start lining you up for opportunity.
The greatest thing about that is we're not talking about kind of like something that's 20 years old. We talking about like right now, like something like this. I mean, because I can remember a year ago, Corey and I sitting in the car talking about, oh man, maybe we can't open the program. I mean, and look how quick God says like that. And I mean, like this one, and the things that like Adam that was in our last group, he stepped up to the plate and took over the transportation side of it. And I'm just gonna be honest, at first we was like, okay, I don't know how this gonna rock, how we gonna do it. But he's doing it, and it's not even a problem. I mean, he has the par levels, something that he helped to create. And the thing is, we trailblazing right now. Meaning that at the end of the day, we are making history without even knowing it. Because years from now, when you look where we are in the Dallas division, we in Austin, because these places are asking us to come there. But the thing is, we're making sure that we have everything fine-tuned and in place. That way when we do move, we move properly. Like, there's room to grow like Kiana. She was at the burger shack, but you know how Kiana's skill level got sought out? When she came to the Pop-Ups, I saw the growth from here and how she managed. And then you saw her protocol, and the next thing you know, boom. And what's going to happen is, Summerwood, and then you get the next one, you'll have another team. The next one will have another team. You got another team. So you're talking about probably 2 years from now, having what, maybe 5 or 6 of them.
We should in 2 years have 3 more locations. Minimum, you know what I'm saying?
We about to get ready to switch to the station.
All right, so anybody have any questions? Listen to everybody else.
Everybody has
they're already in 1 year. Like, one thing I can tell you about Burns is I came from Brooklyn, and the fact that I see something that's thriving, that's right there, I turned it down so I could come be with my friend with him and his dream. And the thing is, the dream is down. It's not like that light is at the end of the long tunnel. It's literally right there. I mean, we got 2 other big ones. We already tell y'all, but I can't tell you. And it's one of those things where it's like changing for some folks, because if this bomb drop, you know about this right here, what we talking about? Man, hey, think about cheesecake. What do y'all, have y'all been to these? Have anybody been to cheesecake? That's a mega, dynamic, crazy, it's got everything, right? It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. And the thing about it is, we have a beer coming. I'm talking about beer, everything. We got our t-shirts. So the level of planning and growth, it's not like it's, oh, I gotta do 3 years. No, it's not. It's gonna be too many jobs. I need, my projection, this is what they try to do, what for each project, how many people we need. So now we done figured out what we need over at the Christian, right? So we need a team of 3 shift managers, and then we need a team of 10 workers, so it's 13 times 10, 130 people. But this project we're talking about, it's gonna be 3 times that in base folks, right? 3 times that. And then one of them might have to push back us because this is sick. And we're gonna need all these bitches more of an international field. Yeah, it is. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's time to get it. No better way to get it than trailblazing on something that was started in '73. One of our own. And that's what we're driving to get to.